It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field, the Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's check out the starters for this year's American and National League All-Star teams. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
So now into the box is Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off today. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Fouled off. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. One out, nobody on. Called strike 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., man at first after the 2-out walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Trout, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. It's the American League nothing. National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the show. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Now the first pitch. Ronald Acuna is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
3-1 to him now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Castellanos.
Now it'll be Nicholas Castellanos. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's rolled.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. runner at first with no outs here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. From the stretch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-0 count. The pitch. Popped him up. Devers shading to his right. And that retires the side. Second inning upcoming here in Denver with no score. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
J.D. Martinez.
Pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
3-1 to Martinez.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. She'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0 home.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Xander Bogaerts, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Devers leads off first with 1 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in will be Xander Bogaerts. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
A shot down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
Now the first pitch. Fouled away. Arenado makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hitting right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And it's fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7th, from the San Francisco Giants, the catcher, Buster Posey.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Back goes Trout to the track, to the wall, into the fountain, and gone. A solo home run for Buster Posey, and it pulls the National Leaguers even at 1-1. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Batting 8th.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Two out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first at bat in the inning.
Semien.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
0-1 for the count.
And that misses 1-1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And gone up into the second deck. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien, and it's now 2-1 in favor of the AL.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
A swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's 1 gone in the inning.
Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball is.
He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the American League 2 and the National League 1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. No balls and a strike to count. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout looks up. Way gone. Out to the tree farm. Two-run shot to straightaway center as the National League has now taken a 3-2 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
The right fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos, and it's given the National League a 4-2 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball is projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. 1-0 count. Here it is. Taken but called a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
3 runs already home here. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Two pitch is fouled away. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Back on it is the left fielder. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. With 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. The first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Hit well again. Down the right field line. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Splitter, 2-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, And it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch down the 3rd baseline. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a ball.
And there's ball 2 now.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Arenado is off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 3-1 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The 2nd walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So here is Jesse Winker, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got the count. 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
From the stretch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 3 innings complete. It's the National League 5 and the American League 2. All set for the start of the 4th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. The 1-1.
Ball, that's it.
4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Teoscar Hernandez waits on deck. The 3-1. Ball 4.
Take the base.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. American League strands 1. They trail 5-2. Adam Frazier.
Leading off for the National League, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. The windup and the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And that's out number 1.
Up next to the National League, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Slow roller out to short. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again. 2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Bogarts onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The NL leads this one 5-2. And up steps Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
First pitch on its way.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Oh, and 2, here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1 and 2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys.
10.
Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now to bat, Aaron Judge is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's the pitch. The
He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Frazier is there for it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the National League 5 and the American League 2. Chris Bassett, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 40, Chris Bassett.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
The windup and the 0-1.
Count is 1 and 2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So the next to bat will be Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
And now here is Nolan Arenado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
On a rope to the second baseman.
Up next for the National League, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
At the plate now is Juan Soto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well, this is speared by the first baseman. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. So now to the plate, Mike Trout. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope,
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Gotta hurry. The 1-2 is a slider taken in the dirt. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Gloved by Arenado.
And there's out number 2.
Now back, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the National League 5 and the American League 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings up Buster Posey.
The catcher, Buster.
First pitch on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse.
Next, it'll be Jesse Winker, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far.
I got a ball,
and
one
a
strike.
pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
I got the count 2-2.
Down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Now that second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. Fouled off. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runners on first with 1 down. And he got him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Ronald Acuna will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's down to third. Devers has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. National Leaguers out in front, 5-2. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
That's a
Now
ball.
it's 2-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Got him. As as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Next to hit is Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
2-1 the count. Hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. He jumps and brings it in. 2 away after a great play.
Boy, Dero, as a pitcher, you got to love that. Hey, a bomb is a bomb. That would have only been a solo shot, but boy, his defender picked him up.
Oh, yeah, just the effort level right there. They say solos won't kill you. They won't kill you if you keep them in the yard with amazing plays like that.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts, and it's a 5-3 game now. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, Dero, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the National League 5 and the American League 3. So now here is Nicholas Castellanos. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitting .429. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball with that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Ryan Presley comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is a swinging strike on the fastball.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Castellanos on second. Tatis first with no outs. And 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Still 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Right side, but it's well foul. Once again, a 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Men on third with 2 down. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. NL leaves 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Zach Wheeler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next the dangerous power threat, Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Fouled away. The 3-1.
Count is
Swing and a
3-2.
miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. One out, nobody on. Line towards center field. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
At the plate, Mike Trout, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. 3-2 pitch. Grounded to first. One there. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. One hit's all they get. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the National League 5 and the American League 3. Stepping in once again is Juan Soto. He was a double play victim last time around.
Juan Soto.
First pitch on its way as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Ball
Outside,
one.
that's the ball.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 33. Jesse Winker.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers, and it remains 5-3. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Mark.
So kicking off the top of the ninth is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And they could use a spark from him here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Now the 1-0 is a sinker that gets a swinging strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now the 2-1. Misses off the plate.
That's out.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
The 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely
Third
down
baseman.
around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Guerrero, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And there's ball 3.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 3-0 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Adolis Garcia will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 53.
So next to bat will be Teoscar Hernandez. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Next up, Xander Bogaerts. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The National League get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jacob deGrom is credited with the win. Shohei Ohtani was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of the crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious National League All-Stars, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.